Government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
That's right. On air. Back to the brand new adventure we have. This is the Buzzed podcast. Buzz with the triple Z's because I don't know. It's the only way. It's the only way we are able to put it. That kind of stands out. It's my illiteracy. It's your boy Cujo, as you saw in that video. My band Jules, as always. Big shout out to everybody that's helped us get this back up off our feet. Originally, we were from the Words on Fire podcast. We felt it was time for a little bit something different since we had run into some stuff. But big shout out to 91 Fly who hooked us up with that logo that you see right here on your on the bottom. Oh, the other way, bottom right there, bottom left, I guess, on your screen. Shout out to. Who was it? Dress Comfy 915, who came through with the shirts as always. Yep. They're usually the ones that basically my whole fucking wardrobe. Basically my whole fucking wardrobe is by those.
Yeah, I love the shirts, man. Dope shirts. Dope designs.
Big shout out to the City Vibes here, Sun City Vibes, who came through. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw the video. They're the ones that came through and put all that work in. Big shout out to them. And big shout out to you guys if you're coming through again from the Words on Fire. It's the same craziness that we had before.
Renamed,
hopefully revamped, and hopefully just a little bit more. I don't know. I don't want to say crazier because I don't want to get, but hopefully with a different vision.
Or blurred vision.
Blurred vision, but hopefully with the same humor, just to make make the world a little bit more tolerable for the next X amount of times that you guys are watching this. You know
Crazy
what I mean?
Ass world.
Dude, so since it's been almost half a year,
dude,
a little bit more than that. Yeah, a little bit more than half a year. Let's do a quick recap of what we missed. The world's gone.
It didn't end.
Weird to weirdo.
The world didn't end.
No, dude. But this season, season in the world,
it got pretty good.
it got kind of crazy. Everybody's beloved fan of Diddy. Finally, everybody started coming out, and everybody forgot about Diddy again. Leaks were. His house got raided. This was in probably February, March, something like that.
Yeah. Did we ever touch on?
No, we weren't.
Well, he was touching on people.
Yeah,
but
while he was. No, Diddy been diddling,
and he put his hands on
everybody. The video of Cassidy.
Apparently, he slapped everybody, everyone.
All this time, everybody thought that Diddy wasn't that kind of. He didn't have that mean streak in him. He would let them hands go.
But do you think that he's just a tough guy, or is just there was a lot of people? You know how you just slap somebody and they be like, you have a lot of tough people around you. You know? I don't think you.
I don't think he's gangster with it.
No,
but I think it is. So. I don't know if you've experienced this, but I've kind of experienced this. Like I was arguing with my roommate. She was saying that she's like, it's weird when you're Cujo, or when you're doing the podcasting, or when you were doing the fucking when we're doing the pillow fights or whatever, when we're doing anything within the podcast, and I turn into that Cujo, like I turn into a different person, right? So I'm more open, I'm more talking, it's all fun, it's 100%.
Yeah.
But when you're not in front of this, it's like I'm
door.
more reserved, more just just leave me alone. I'm trying to do my own thing.
I'm not trying to smash.
Shit
like that.
Yeah. So, but I'm thinking that's what he is. Where when he's Sean Combs, I think he's a little bit more calm. But then when he's P. Diddy, that alter ego kicks in and he thinks he's, a tough guy because for that reason that he's got an entourage of like 80 dudes, security guards.
Yeah, but you're going around and you renamed yourself Love. What was it? Brother Love or what was
Is that what it was?
It's
He's gone through several names.
Yeah, it was Diddy, Puffy, I don't know what the fuck it was. But yeah, he just...
But they all smack somebody.
Yeah.
They all smack somebody.
Got hit by love, motherfucker.
And it's crazy.
Smacked in the face by love.
It's wild how people's perception of you changes when they finally see it on video. Like when you mentioned it, it was like, come on, P. Diddy ain't gonna slap nobody.
But apparently, I mean, but you should know what your friend's about, right? If you cool with him, I mean,
right.
And you're still friends with him, obviously you're good with that behavior or whatever. But now that people find out, like, oh no, I didn't know about that.
Right? Yeah, but of course you're gonna deny. You deny.
But if you kick it with somebody and you see his girlfriend all beat the fuck up, I mean, wouldn't you question it a little bit? Like, yeah.
If she looked like a UFC fighter, but you know she's not.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta mention
poor thing,
something,
man.
No, yeah, and it just wasn't her. You know what I mean? It's just the video is what came out. It was
he tried
Cassie's
to
video.
punt her head off her fucking shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't land because that shit would have been
that would have been lights out.
Yeah.
And then supposedly, like with J-Lo, he had there was a J-Lo whole issue that came out that I guess he had put a gun on her head and like, look, man, because she was involved when he got. There was a court case against him, right, for having a gun.
Yeah,
at
that
a
was
club
the whole
or some
Shine
shit.
thing.
Yeah,
Shine took the rap for him. I think apparently, allegedly.
And then supposedly J-Lo had come out and was like, you know what, I got recordings on it, so don't come after me. And then all of a sudden now everybody hates J-Lo also because everybody was talking mad-ish about J-Lo, saying that everybody was coming out saying that she don't sing her songs. None of her songs are her. Like all her biggest hits were actually Ashanti who were singing it.
I've always heard that though before.
Yeah, but then now it's more like, I guess now that social media is around more, it's out there more, and now everybody's blasting her and saying how how much of a diva, how much of a pain in the ass she is. And
always been.
Yeah, she's
her
always,
and Mariah Carey. I mean,
yeah. But I mean, Jamie Foxx even talked about it when he did a stand-up a few like 20 years back, when he was like, dude, I remember when you used to be on In Living Color and you weren't J-Lo, you're hey ho, hey ho. But then I guess she got mad because he was talking smack about her when she was involved with Diddy, and she was like, oh no, you can't do that. So now I think she had a concert, and I'm sure everybody saw it.
Like the bleachers were like,
oh, dude, it was
I
empty.
don't know if there were bleachers.
Supposedly, it was some big old concert tour she was putting together for in Italy, and like fucking 35 people showed up, and I think 45 of them were family.
Hey, but she canceled.
She canceled everything after that because she's like, nobody's gonna go support her.
You only can fake the fun for so long, it's eventually everything's gonna come out. Talent,
Not only that, when was the last time she put out a hit or a song came out with her name attached?
Yeah, but everything she does is like, movies and. Dude, I never liked her acting, and I've seen several of her movies.
No,
so it's just. I mean,
I'm
I
not
watch
a fan.
Yeah,
never been a fan.
Never been. But she's hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just fucking.
You see, but does hotness blind you from the person?
Yeah, it
really
does. Yeah, it does.
I can't do that.
It does. It does.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, hell, people went and saw all her movies, right?
Yeah,
she made a killing, so she's doing something. Right.
She's always playing the same actress. I mean, the same character.
Yeah, but I think everybody gets typecasted because once you land something and it's people feel it's relatable to you, that's what they bank you on.
I mean, she has talent. I mean, she has a little bit of talent. I mean, she was up there.
She was a dancer.
Yeah, and. Man, she's fine as hell. I mean, that's all I could say. I mean,
that's all I could get into.
Yeah, I mean, I never was a fan of her music, or I guess I was just a fan of her appearance. You know?
Yeah, a fan of just looking at her. I mean, she's what, 50 something now?
And still just
she looks amazing for her age. Where I can't get back to, but yeah. So then,
not even for her age, man. She knocks 20-year-olds out.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I mean, she's
Her 50 is her new 20, I think.
Man, she's fucking amazing.
But I mean, have you seen like 1 week she's with Ben, then she's not, then she's is. Like, have you seen how miserable this man
But
looks,
everybody
though?
tries to wife her up, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like...
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. She just collects rings. Like, what's that?
Like
fucking
Thanos.
Thanos, yeah. I mean, that's what it
Thanos
was.
got more than
Yeah.
But
She's got a lot of and a lot of loot like on those rings because they drop some money on them.
yeah. Oh, you got to. You got to make it because it's got to be better than the last one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's quite a bit. But I don't know, man. It's at a point you just get tired of being with somebody no matter what they
she
look
did
like,
marry
dude.
what? She married a dancer, right? Or one of
She
her
married-
dancers? Or
She's married to I think everybody's been married.
Oh,
Everybody
no,
but
no,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got I think she's got, what, 6 rings, 5 rings now, 5 marriages, something like that.
Maybe you know how it's reversed. You know how some guys just like hood rats. She just likes hood rats, probably. Like
She got
you know,
that
you
bad
just
taste.
it's just that she just likes fucking bad boys. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know.
See, what else have we missed? What else went down? I know, I'm sure there's tons of things that happened. Well, the last thing that went down, I guess it's going to be the main buzz. The main buzz topic is just a few weeks ago. It's been I don't even know how long ago. It's been 2-3 weeks, maybe a little bit more.
Like 2 weeks.
You know, with the elections coming up this year being an election year, and everybody, you're going to see how many people are going to start coming out the woodwork saying that they care about all kinds of stuff, that this is the only time they can actually say it, and then after that, everything goes away. An attempt was made on former President Donald J. Trump. And for the record, I'm thinking this assassination attempt, because that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
This assassination attempt is every conspiracy theorist fucking wet dream, because it's everything that they've been saying since the beginning, that, you know, the deep state wants to take out fucking Trump because he's calling them out, and there's just this issue or this attempt that happened. It's the whole way it played out. It looked like one of those movies that would come out on ABC's after school special, and there's like, when you see it, like, there's no way this shit went down like that. Like this,
But I mean,
none of it is believable.
do you think that's true? Like, I did get a better sniper than Rocky Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Rocky Dennis.
I mean,
you on the mask?
yeah, the one in the mask. I mean, that's probably an old.
Yeah, you just dated yourself.
Yeah, but
bro.
look up Rocky Dennis. That kid looks like, and he's no longer with us. But
neither one.
true.
Neither
that.
one.
Yeah, true that. But I would think you would get someone like maybe that had a little bit of experience of snipering people. Like,
Well, I mean, so
that's what you wanted to do to take this man out.
But there's a
luckily,
lot of,
though, for the record, luckily,
no matter what your opinion is,
that
if you
was
like
fucked up shit.
If you like one or the other, or one party, the left or the right or whatever, you don't resolve it by blasting the dude, because there's so much shit that could have happened, that could have gone wrong. You know, civil unrest. That might have been the fucking our turning point to a civil war. But the way these MAGA people are, in the far left and the far right, and it's crazy because they show a bunch of renderings, right, where they show the former vice president or the former president's head staring straight away, and they said that the projection of the way the bullet went, if he didn't turn to the side, because he had turned to see a graph that he had for some stats that he was talking about.
Yeah, he was.
They showed. Yeah, they're showing that, according to, I can't remember who put it out. I think it was one of the news outlets that put it out. The trajectory of the bullet, if he wouldn't have moved his head, it would have taken out the whole backside of his head.
Yeah,
it would have.
Have you seen his ear though? I mean, I haven't
seen
it.
From the little parts that they showed, it looks similar to the Mike Tyson ear. When Mike Tyson bit Holyfield, it just clipped the end of it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
I have never seen
Yeah.
pictures of it.
Yeah, it's.
I've seen the bandage. That looks suspect, like a motherfucker, man. That looks fucking weird. But that's a whole different. And then where
That was
all those
huge as
dumbasses
fuck.
were wearing the bandage.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got to
yeah,
support it. They're doing like the
yeah.
Nelly eye patch.
Oh god, dude. Yeah, these fucking freaks, man. I mean,
See, but here's the thing, though. So the thing with the going as a conspiracy theorist, right? Like you were saying, like you figured they'd get somebody better.
Yeah.
Well, who's a better patsy than that? Because it's like when they said the same thing about Lee Harvey Oswald.
well, my
what I mean?
first concern would have been like, if this is what I'm trying to do, right? I would be like, all right, does this guy have a shot
Yeah.
to make the shot?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, like that would be the first qualification. Hey,
Right.
do you know how to shoot? You
Yeah.
know? And then I don't know, man. I mean, just judging the book by its cover. I mean, it's,
Right.
This is
No,
a dude
yeah.
I would not.
But I mean,
Big
just
bro.
the whole way everything looks. They had eyes on the dude for an hour.
People were calling him out.
People were calling him out for a half an hour, and whoever was looking at him, they said, lost sight of him for 20 minutes. And the wild part is that they're saying that the roof that he was on, you know who was under the roof inside that building?
Who?
All the police. That's where they were stationed. That's where their tactical units or whatever were at.
And then I was seeing the
nobody
video
noticed.
where that lady behind him was what? She
Oh
was,
yeah, the lady in white.
yeah, she was head of the FBI supposedly or something like that, and where she was orchestrating it. Did you see
Yeah.
it with a cell phone or some shit? And
Yeah.
I don't know if she was from the FBI. I'm just saying that
Yeah, that's
she
saying
was
she
somewhere
was-
something.
Yeah,
CIA.
See
or,
that one I saw. I didn't see. I didn't get to hear what they were saying she was.
but she was part of one of those alphabet.
right.
Yeah.
Well, from what again, according to what folklore and what everybody, depending which theorist you want
Yeah.
to,
Well, I got
who you
that
want to listen
off the
to.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So,
There's got to be real.
Yeah, so it's gotta
a
be real,
Chinese.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's crazy. There's two people in the stand that's sitting right behind Trump that act suspect.
yeah.
It's the girl in the white who, I guess, when they heard the shots going, they slow it down super slow mo, and it looks like she's smiling when he gets shot. And right off the bat, instead of taking cover, she pulls out a phone to record him.
Uh-huh.
And there's a guy to her right on the video, to her right. Some dude who stands out big time. He's got this big old, looks homeless, got the big ass poofy hair.
Yeah.
And people keep on saying, "Oh, I can't remember the name of the person that they said." They goes, "You got to look into this guy." I was like, "Dude, it's too much work now. It's too much." But I mean,
Well,
everything that happened.
Well, now he's now that made him like an angel. Now, I mean, Trump, and now is like people's savior. I mean, because apparently he's bulletproof right now. And
Dude.
then what's that crazy ass white lady?
Marguerite?
Oh my
Margaret
gosh,
Green?
she's such a dumbass.
she said that it was
He
God
turned
who
yeah,
came.
and then the flag turned into an angel. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
oh, dude, that was-
See, people like that, like when we're talking about the elections, I'm like, okay, when we talk about Trump,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm obviously not a big fan about Trump, but
right.
compared to this past administration, it was like, damn, well, yeah, you know what? People have a point. This dude is not that crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then I try to look at the convention when all this. Oh, dude, no, the characters and the people that come up and they start talking about, they worship this guy. You know what I'm saying? And
He's a cult leader.
it's just they seem mentally unstable. It's just that and this is the people that are representing us,
Right.
and it's.
Yeah.
The first lack of diversity for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you might get one
there's
here and there.
There's a few more minorities sprinkled in there this time.
I mean, maybe.
Compared to, I guess that just spoke actually, because when you looked at the crowd, the sprinkles weren't as much as you would have hoped.
And then I don't know much about the, I guess his vice president choice of Vance.
Yeah,
or whatever. I don't know. Well, apparently he called him Hitler, right? I mean, he
Yeah.
called Trump Hitler.
Yeah,
But where was the change of heart? When did all that happen?
According to him, he had said that he said it when when he was running for president originally, and he said that while he was in office that he had a change of heart because he had saw him how he was actually working and blah blah blah. I mean, again, everybody's your enemy till they could do something for you.
It's just,
and
it's just a shit show, man.
Huh?
I mean, and then what? Our president dropped out of the race, right?
Dude.
Shitty pants. I mean, poor man, dude.
So that's the other conspiracy going on right now is that, so when Trump got hit, right,
Mm-hmm.
and he came up. Look, I'm gonna say this about him. He had the chance to completely finish the race before it even started. When he got up, that motherfucker looked thug as fuck.
Oh,
he
when he
looked
did the
hard
little-
as fuck.
Yeah.
He did the bump. He did
No.
the fist bump. He was like, fight.
I'll give
dude,
you that. I'll
he
give you
looked
that.
Gangster
That was-
as a motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's going to be on everyone's shirt here shortly.
And then he had a chance when he got, and I was talking about this earlier, when he got to the convention, he had a chance to unite everybody. Like, look, just put the bullshit across, humble himself a bit. But that boy can't stop talking about himself. Boy.
Oh no! Well, he's a.
He was sucking on his own thing, like man, like it was no man.
I mean, you survived the assassination. Hey,
Dude.
but when he walked into the what's the RNC or
Yeah.
what? He was shook as fuck, man. He wasn't moving like he was moving earlier, bro.
He's still trying to recover.
Oh, dude, poor man. I mean,
Yeah. But
that
think
rocked
about
his
it.
fucking world, though.
You think so? So you know how everybody has, they say it's a thunderous applause, right?
Uh-huh.
You think that kind of sounds, certain times it might sound. You have that PTSD where you hear, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
if he would have came out to Many Men by 50, oh, dude, game over.
Yeah, I mean,
Game over.
I think he's got this sewed up now, and then he's going to be our future
don't
president.
know.
Well, what we have
Because Kamala's the new. Supposedly, I guess everybody's front running her as the Democratic nominee, and
but nobody. They just. I mean, I don't know. Nobody picked her, right? I mean, she
No.
just
No, no,
slipped
no,
in,
no,
and
no.
hey.
No, well, allegedly Biden. Allegedly, Biden's the one that came in and said, "You know what? I'm nominating her, and I'd push for her. I endorse her, or whatever." But like I was saying earlier, the whole thing with Biden, they're saying is that, Trump was bulletproof. He took a bullet, and he's still going.
He didn't take a bullet. They missed him.
And Biden got COVID, and he's done. And he's fucking
No. Without a doubt, Biden, he's just not mentally there.
No.
It's hard for him to even put a sentence together.
Yeah.
It's
But I mean, so the conspiracy is like, well, where's Biden? Everybody thinks that he's gone because he
if he doesn't
hasn't
shit on
made-
himself, it's definitely a wet fart. You know what
because
I'm saying? Yeah,
you can't trust it.
yeah.
Because he hasn't been anywhere in camera. Nobody's had a picture of him since Sunday.
Who?
Of Biden.
Okay.
And everybody's like, oh my God. So all the conspiracies are coming out that maybe he's passed away and he hasn't come out because they don't want everybody to fucking flip out. And it's like,
Okay,
dude.
whatever, dude. Yeah, that's
It's,
crazy. That's craziness.
So the one thing I will say about Biden is that I think he should have conceded his presidency actually on right now. Let Kamala be the incumbent because that might help her out a little bit more. Because if you're not fit to run for presidency, just to make the run for it, how are you fit to be the fucking president? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, I mean, it's already over and done.
Yeah,
with. I mean,
it's
it's
got a few months
yeah,
left, but he could still.
hopefully the Capitol's safe this time.
Yeah, it's wild. Just the rhetoric on everybody's side. It's like everybody forgets that. Why can't we just say something to fucking bring everybody together? Why do we have to?
And
it's
then the
either you're
last
blue or you're red.
the last group you want to rile up is the MAGAs.
Yeah.
Those guys are ready.
Those guys are ready.
Yeah,
for
they still got
World War
muskets
III.
and all kinds of shit. I mean, they're ready for this shit, man. They just waiting for the word. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that like.
And that's the last people you want to fuck with right now. I mean,
So again, that goes back to this is a way. This is a conspiracy saying that this is a way they're trying to get it back to how to force the civil wars by taking out their demigod, which is Trump.
That is that's fucked up, man.
You
That's
know?
crazy.
And it's hard to think and be like, there's no way. But I mean, it's happened before
Well, all great
with
powers fall.
JFK.
Though.
Yeah,
All great powers fall, man.
yeah,
Dude, they did JFK that.
yeah.
And I watched that. They did that kid wrong, man. They fucking destroyed
So
him.
I
man.
mean, and then again, it was a dude who, like Lee Harvey, when he came, I was like, how the hell could this guy be like, of all people? Same thought process.
No, I think there's probably.
and then
I don't think he was rogue. I mean, they.
No.
But
And then CNN was coming out with I don't even know. I can't remember the name of this kid that shot at the president.
yeah, where he's talking about peace now and shit, right?
No. So the kid who shot at the president, right?
Oh.
He had bombs in his car, and he had come out in videos for BlackRock, which BlackRock is really like heavily endorsed by the Democratic Party, and they got ties to like all the wealthy of the wealthiest.
But
They got
wasn't
ties-
this kid like a registered Republican also?
Yeah, again, yeah. So that's one of the first things that they came out right away. Is like,
Okay.
oh, he's a It's like, dude, who cares what he is?
Yep.
Because they said that he's a registered Republican who donated a lot of money to the Democratic Party, which made no fucking sense. And then he had pictures of the president. He had pictures of Kamala. He had pictures of Trump. He had pictures of like some other senators and whatnot.
Maybe he didn't know what
And-
box he was checking.
No,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
So they said. So
No, when he was doing, what are you?
it's like yes. It's like yes.
Retarded.
That's what the R was for. That's what the R was for.
I don't know if we can even
That's-
say that, but like,
well, you
yeah,
said it.
yeah.
But then they're saying that then you start having people come out of nowhere. There's like there should have been warnings. There is warnings everywhere. This guy bought 50 rounds of mags.
But that's all the
It's like,
time
dude,
after the fact.
Jesus Christ! Yes, it's like, dude, come
We
on.
have all these stuff to alarm
Right.
the right people if you're buying certain
Yeah.
kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then even CNN was coming out saying that that this kid had secret bank accounts offshore, cryptic bank accounts to Israeli powers, and it is like, oh, so now it was a hit from Israel. I was like,
Oh,
dude,
God,
Jesus
no,
Christ,
no, dude.
what do you believe now? You know, and this is
Well, Trump
CNN.
is a friend of Israel.
This is
You know what I'm
CNN
saying?
that was
why
putting
would they
this out.
Why would they want to?
Yeah,
hurt
no,
this
Iranian.
guy?
Iranian.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. It was
I
Iranian.
was like,
Because Trump came on and started talking
because he
shit about
helped
him.
Israel a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, it said it was Iranian. My bad.
Oh.
And then CNN was putting that out, and then every outlet every day was something different. And then yesterday they talked. So one of the things that I noticed, I'm gonna say it, after Trump got shot, and he hit the floor, and he got back up, and they tried to put him in his vehicle to roll him out. Did you notice all 90-something% of all the FBI or the Secret Service agents were all female? They were all female. And
Well,
then
they jumped
keep
on the stage
showing-
quick though. Those guys.
Yeah. Well, that squad that was there was half and half, and the main one that was like covering Trump's head was a female who was really trying to cover Trump's head, and she was on it. But then when they got to his SUV or whatever to get him to the hospital or whatever, everybody around there was the females, and they kept on cracking on this one lady who was trying to put her gun, I guess, on her belt, on her jacket, the way she had it. It's her gun.
Well-
It's her holster, her badge, and then the belt buckle. Well, they showed her. I guess understandably, she was so shooken up that she was trying to holster her gun into her belt, into her badge.
Well, I think you're
And
wrong
they
for
keep
that.
on-
I think you're
keep
wrong
on
because
showing on that.
we're assuming their gender. I mean, I don't know what they were identifying as. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
So they looked
They look female.
ish.
They look female-ish.
Yeah. So I
They look
don't know.
female
I mean,
gendered.
we can't assume.
Yeah, and then the very next day when he showed up to the first night of the Republican convention or whatever it was, there are nothing but dudes covering them. Not but dudes.
Well-
Coincidence? Just stating what I saw.
No, true that.
I'm just stating what
And
I
I
saw.
saw, poor dude, man. He was shook, man. I would have been too, though, man. I mean, I would. He looked. He was like, "Can I step forward?" All right, cool. And I don't know, man. I probably would have came out in one of those the Pope mobiles. You know what I'm saying? Like with the little.
That's what everybody kept the glass everywhere.
Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
You'd have to.
A little fucking hamster ball or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bubble Boy.
Yeah, a little bubble boy with the extra thick glass.
And then
with fucking guns on the side.
And then they're saying, so everybody was pointing the finger saying that allegedly that there was the Secret Service had eyes on the dude, right, for 80 minutes. And then like 10 minutes before he took the shot, that allegedly the main lady from the Secret Service who that she ordered a stand down on the shooters because that the snipers like, dude, I got him, he's got a gun, I got him in sight.
They didn't clear him
and they're like, no, stand down, and he kept on saying allegedly again.
Yeah,
allegedly, depending which outlet or which TikTok or which Instagram video you saw, but there is talks that she had said stand down, he's not a threat, and the dude's like, dude, he's got a fucking gun pointed at this cat, he's a threat. And they're like, no, and they finally got the approval. I guess after they heard the bang bang, then that's when the dude took him out. But now they're saying that lady was the one that was trying to was trying to kill him because she's a registered Democrat and she's like whatever and then so they haven't had these congressional hearings, which I think is the stupidest thing that anybody fucking ever has. Because every congressional hearing that I've ever seen, nothing gets fucking resolved.
They fired a lot of these.
Nothing fucking happens.
They fired a lot of people that day, though. That the next day.
Well, they fired the guy who took the shot. They fired him on the spot. They said, and then they
great
fired
job,
other people.
but too late.
Here you go.
No.
And then I was seeing the I was seeing the a little bit of the questioning. Mm-hmm. They tore this lady a new fucking asshole. And rightfully so, right?
Rightfully so, yeah.
Rightfully so. Because, and I get there's a lot of the things that they kept on asking where I want names of agents and I want this. That the fuck does it matter what the name of the agents are, right? That has nothing to do with what protocol or whatever is.
Yeah.
But then there was one lady, I want to say her last name was Senator Rice or Reese. Who this lady went off on this lady. She said, look, ma'am, yes or no? She asked a question,
yes or not?
Yes or no? Do you believe this was a complete fucking blunder on your guys' behalf? She said, well, I think it could have been handled better. It's a yes or no question, and you can believe this is a complete blunder. Well, I believe you know what, ma'am? I believe you're full of shit. I was like, yo, this girl was dropping bombs. Dude, if you ever get a chance to watch her the video, this lady is heated. She said she was full of shit.
But that'd be a kind of hard question to answer. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, hey, you think that was a complete shit show, or could it have been handled better? Yes or no?
But she did say it was a shit show. That everybody, think about it, dude. It's a hard job as it is, right?
Yeah.
Now, whatever happened. No matter. Everybody's always Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No matter
you have people like, should have shot him in the leg. And like, all right, motherfucker.
You know what I mean? It's a movie.
Yeah, and these are the people that are like, never been in law enforcement or nothing like that. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
But it was wild that everybody that talked to this lady on both sides of the party of, either Democrat or Republican that were asking this lady questions. Everybody's like, how are you still employed? And then after all that, I guess after like 2 days or 3 days, she finally turned in her resignation. She said, fuck this. I'm done with this shit because it's just too much. And everybody was after her. Again, rightfully so. Somebody's got to has to fall on the sword, right?
It was
a shit show.
It was. And
it was a shit
for them
show.
to take a shot like that and nobody react or you have them in your sights. And that is fucked up. And
then it's sad, dude, because
no matter how you feel about Trump, that's fucked up.
But then it's sad you hear some of these pundits, like the ladies from The View were like,
oh yeah, those people.
These ladies, man,
drive me nuts.
These ladies come out with like, right off the bat, it's like, look, they shouldn't, I don't wish harm upon anybody, But he was a Republican. I was like, dude, that doesn't.
That's so stupid.
How the fuck
Who
is
said
that? Just the Joy?
Oh,
whatever the
but
fuck.
did they can her? I just
I
read
don't.
something.
I don't know if they canned her. I hope they did because
She's always putting her foot in her mouth, though, man,
Dude.
all the time.
it's like, who cares what? How can you justify that as like, oh, it's one of their own?
You
There's
don't-
always some stupid, ignorant shit that comes
No.
out. I can't. It's harder and harder to fucking see TV, dude. Because this season that we're in right now,
Yeah.
of 2024,
Yeah.
whoo, boy,
We probably jumped a shark somewhere, you know what I'm saying,
Boy.
where we're just like,
woo, boy, man, this is wild, man. And then, like I said, so this lady coming in, Kamala, man, bro, if that, it is sad that this is the best we got, is Kamala and Saint Trump. This is the best two people that we got.
but, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to vote. I don't know. I can't. I don't know, man. Because I think it's the same thing, you know?
Yeah, it's
Well, when it was Biden and Trump, I can't vote. I don't know, man. I don't like any of those.
Nah, this old man is just no.
But you know,
No.
I don't know. There's no middle ground, man.
There's no win.
There's no
win. And it's fueled by just the hatred of somebody because he came out initially when he came out, you know, he shot himself in the foot because he just talked shit about everybody.
Who?
Trump.
Oh, okay.
And it was, I mean, it don't matter who the fuck you were getting it. That was one of the greatest things about his debates is he would just.
Oh no, that's comedy hour.
Dude,
yeah,
he
that's,
was just. Oh, dude, just
oh,
to
I'll
hear
watch
him
it.
talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
they could
my-
put that shit on pay-per-view. I'll buy it.
Dude, he
You
would
know?
go off on everybody. And then he come out and he call everybody crooked and goes, well, the crooked media. It's like, all right, dude, if we're crooked, well, here, you won't get at the end of it.
It's just what I don't get is like people just blindly doesn't matter. They're just doesn't matter what this dude does. They're just on his balls, you know?
Yeah.
Like
He
not
could do
listening
no
to
wrong.
it, and then everything is well. He didn't mean it that way, and
Right.
it's ridiculous, man. And it's not more. It's not me against. I agree with some of the things he says. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's a lot of things I do agree with. But the whole shit show that he brings with him, all the people that follow his ass, and I can't stand any of those fools, man.
And it goes both ways, too, though. You
Yeah,
know what
absolutely,
I mean?
absolutely.
Like to have, when you see, you know, the fragile president that we have right now, and he never knows where the fuck he's at, and then nobody to call him out over the last 4 years, and now they started to a little bit more because
Yep.
I just think they just finally got fed up. They're like, dude, we can't win.
And it's about winning.
Yeah.
What about he wasn't. If you're telling him that he's not going to be able to mentally be fit to run again, then he was running. He's running
Yeah.
the country. Then why weren't you calling him out then? Also,
Exactly. It all of a sudden it turned into a 180. Like,
Yeah.
It's like
And
now
then-
you're attacking
Now you're
him.
questioning his. You should have been
Right.
questioning him
since the
this whole-
beginning.
yeah.
And that's the problem. But I mean,
Year 2 at least. Okay, say year 1. Okay, you get over the honeymoon part. Now it's like, hey, wait a minute. No, this shit's
honeymoon
this
part.
shit-
now the representative is gone.
Yeah, now he's really not making sense, man. Yeah, it was cute before, but now these farts are really starting to stick around a little bit longer.
They got to put an age. They got to put an age limit.
Um,
You got. What would be a good? So when do we start going senile? Do you think?
well, they're
Like
talking about
50?
Bernie. Bernie's like fucking like 90 something, right? I mean, poor dude, bro. He's been trying to get in for a long time.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like him, I would be like, dude. No matter what I do, no matter how great I am, these guys aren't gonna let me. These guys aren't gonna let me play in the race. Like, why would you keep on being there and keep on helping these guys? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they're not going to let you be in the race because they don't like
we
you.
need a third party. Yes, we have one, kind of.
Right,
I mean,
we don't. We
in a
do,
way.
but we
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah, you don't.
It's on paper. Like the best
I mean,
third party,
someone that has a fucking chance. You know what
the
I'm saying?
best one was Ross Perot back in the day, and I
Yes.
think he
Yes.
hit like a 13% or something like
Yep.
that. But
And
was
that
the-
dude had loot. He had a lot of
he was
money.
a
You know what I'm
billionaire.
saying? Yeah. So,
that boy was from.
but
money.
yeah, these. Oh, you got this or this? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
And it's the same. It's the same snake with a different head.
Yes.
Because
it's
everybody's got a boss, bro. And I'm sure even the president's got a boss. And it's not us.
The world's got a boss.
Everybody's got a boss. Everybody answers to somebody. You know, it's
It
fucking,
is.
but you know, I digress. It's crazy. This is where we are. Like I'm telling you, if you were to see a movie like this, you'd be like, "There's no fucking way." People. Again, I've been saying it for the last.
But some people need bosses. Like for example, we're talking about Biden. If he was the one truly running this shit, be like, bomb so and so. Never mind. I didn't mean that one. Bring that back.
Right.
No, it's too late, man.
Is that
You know, I mean,
Bert.
reel him in a little bit.
Bert.
You know.
But it's wild, bro. The more I'm seeing shit, like the more I think about that movie Idiocracy, where we were a fucking fraction of a head turn away from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That and
Unfortunately,
the Civil War.
So fucking unstable we are.
Yeah,
It's sad. That's sad, and that's scary.
But then, like you were saying, how crazy is it that nothing got burned down, no riots, no nothing, with the people that you would expect it from, like you were saying earlier, right? The MAGA people, like the last people you really want to fucking push to the limit. Nothing happened. No fucking violence happened after that. Nothing. You know, nobody took to the streets to get answers and lynch shit and tear shit down, and
it didn't connect.
It's
but if it did, believe me,
because it didn't connect.
We would have been like that movie. Did you watch Civil War?
No.
Oh fuck, it's scary, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fucking good fucking movie. It was creepy.
Mm.
You know, where they'd be like, "You're American. What kind of American?" You know, that's what they're asking straight up. Yeah. And it's like, that's fucking dude.
You got goosebumps.
Yeah,
huh?
man, that's fucking. That's what we're getting at here, bro.
What kind of American?
What kind of American are you? You know?
Is it? Do you think it's cool? Because I remember there was a time where it was cool to say you're American, like when unfortunately when we had the disaster that happened in 9/11, that's when everybody was patriotic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, everything kind of just went to shit. Like probably within 5 years after that, everybody forgot how we all came together, regardless of race, creed, color, prejudice, religion, whatever. Everybody came together. It wasn't I'm African American, I'm Mexican American, I'm Indian American. Everybody was like, I'm fucking American. That's it. And
do I think that's still cool?
Everybody went away from that. Like, is that not cool anymore? Why is that not cool?
Well, shit, I guess I'm not cool because I am fucking very proud to be American.
Right, but nobody's. It's like if you say it,
yeah,
they're like again, they're to that thought. Well, what kind of American are you?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like, dude, what does it matter? You know, we're all in the same fucking boat, dude. I don't. As much as I don't like somebody's thought process, right? Like, as much as I didn't like the fact that Sleepy Joe was going to be the president, I don't want to see the dude fail. If you're fails, American, we fail.
Yeah, I don't want to see Trump. I don't want to see any of our presidents fail, and I don't wish bad on any of them. I mean, do we disagree and whatever?
Yeah.
But whoever the majority wants in office, and then I guess that's what it is. Or
it's not even majority now.
No, it's just whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah, whatever your state wants to go with. It doesn't matter what. I mean, we would be Republican. It doesn't matter what you want here.
I just don't get the concept that we root for somebody to fail.
No, you shouldn't, man.
Just so you could say, "I told you." Well, that doesn't help us.
No, if it's gonna help us, help the country, make it a better place, then fucking.
You see, and you know,
but just because someone said it. No. But if that other person said it on your side, oh no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You know, and speaking about patriarch and patriotism, oddly enough, we got in a few days, 2 days next tomorrow, the Olympics is coming back.
Yeah.
Are you a big Olympic dude?
I don't keep up enough, but I do try to watch. You know, the boxing and the swimming and. But like all the other, I kind of like the skateboarding too now. So
really,
yeah,
because I know.
And then the beach volleyball, yeah, fuck yeah, I watch that.
Yeah, because I know
the female.
Shout out to our girl. What the fuck is all that?
I don't know.
I keep on getting messages and shit on the computer. Shout out to our girl, Kayla. Kayla Gomez, the boxer extraordinaire out of El Paso. She's actually an alternate. I was talking to her mom the other day. So she's an alternate. The girl that they invested heavily in and picked instead of Kayla has lost all of her pre-quals, has lost every fight that
Yeah,
she's
were we
fucking
talking
had.
about that before
Yeah.
though with her? Like, I mean,
so that she's had fights after that since the last time we spoke, and every fight she's been in, she's fucking lost. While Kayla's just there.
They're
waiting.
just hoping she's going to turn it around.
Yeah,
one time.
they're
Okay.
she's gonna.
They're
Just
going to let her go to the World Series. It's just she's been losing
Yeah.
all regular season games.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's working her way there. But
She good.
wasn't it this year that they're supposedly going to allow professional boxers to box too? Because you know how they have like the dream team for basketball?
Yeah.
I know they were talking about.
So you could have a Pacquiao from the Philippines. And really?
Yeah, they're talking about it, but I don't know if anybody actually ever jumped into it because I don't think the Olympics holds as much water as it used to. Would you agree?
But
with
it's correct. I do agree with that.
Okay.
But it's back to like boxing.
that? Yeah.
I don't mind that, man. I mean, because the amateur boxing and scoring and that, you know, it's compared to professional boxing. I mean, it seems like a different sport sometimes. Like the way they score it, you know.
Well, that also, I mean, you got
Because I mean, you could have a little fucking 15-year-old beat the shit out of a 30-year-old. He ain't gonna hurt him, but he's gonna land like a motherfucker,
Right.
you know.
But then also, it's because when you're looking as a professional, you're trying to make it go the distance because it's going to work better to your advantage. You know, where you go, you're training for 10 to 12 rounds, whereas in amateur, it's what, 3 rounds or is it 5? I think it's 3, if I remember correctly. So you got to get everything out.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
No, they don't go the full. They go. Their fights are. Shorted.
I know they're not championship rounds,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like
Because
five
I mean,
or something.
I think it would be cool to really fucking have these dudes go, and you'll finally be able to see the fights that everybody wants in an Olympic atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean nothing because then now you got like what? Do they still have headgear on?
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
that proving?
Well,
it's
take
like
the headgear off.
I mean, now it's like
Have two different. Have like the amateur and then the actual professional. You know.
'cause I mean, like look what's happening in boxing now. It's like these influencers and you know, like
That's not-
you
that's
had
not boxing.
yeah, but they're starting to say like this kid
Paul?
yeah, okay. So he just fought. He beat the shit out of this. Yeah, I give him credit, you know, because he's stepping in the ring. Anybody that steps in the ring, I give him credit.
Right.
But he's beating these guys that aren't boxers. You know, it's
Yeah.
a different sport. Bare knuckle. I mean, they're tough motherfuckers. I
Right.
mean, yeah, I would hate to fight them, but like in a sport like boxing, and then he outweighs them by like 40 pounds.
Oh, yeah. It's not even.
Yeah, and then you're counting these as professional fights.
Yep.
And now you're gonna fight Tyson that's pushing 60.
Yeah, that's the best time to get him.
But
before
you're gonna get Tyson on your resume that you beat Tyson.
right.
Yeah, but when did you beat him? You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
It's like
Right.
like you fucking Madonna. Like, yeah, I fuck Madonna, but you fuck Madonna when she was like 65. You know, not
Right.
no
Yeah, it's
Blonde
not- it's
Ambition
not-
tour. Yeah,
right.
you know, none of that.
It's
one.
not like a Virgin Madonna.
No.
It's
You
not
got her
that.
like,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
Madonna.
You got her
You know what I'm saying?
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's just.
But so I think it would be cool because, like, I know I was talking to my son about this because he's a huge soccer fan, right? You know, these guys have
Football.
Football. These guys have the World Cup. They just finished the Copa America, Copa Europe.
And I'm not a big soccer fan,
Right.
but I did watch those games.
I watched.
Yeah, they
I
were
watched
good.
them all.
They were good. Yeah.
And I was telling him, I was like, hey, dude, so in when it comes to soccer, you know, the women's soccer team for the U.S. has been dominant over the last, 16 years, 18, 20 years, whatever it is. So the professionals don't play then, right? Like these teams don't play in the Olympics. Like, nah, dude, nobody gives a shit about that. I was like, well, why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you put your best? I mean, if the NBA did it, you know what I mean? We put we have LeBron and all the. They still almost lost to like Sudan.
So our soccer
But
team
like,
doesn't have our
No,
professional.
so there's only, from my understanding, there's only 3 players that are over the age of 18.
Okay.
So
Playing against,
they're all amateurs basically.
but playing against the country's best.
Right, all the amateurs.
Other
They're all
countries.
amateurs. Yeah, none of them are really professional players from any of the countries. It was like, well, why not? Why not make it like another? If soccer is so huge, right? It's basically it's the world's sport, right?
Because doesn't Messi play for the Olympic team?
No,
Oh, so
no,
this
no,
is
no.
all
This is
soccer.
just, yeah, this
Okay.
is all just like the
Oh,
younger
okay,
guys.
that's cool.
See, but I think it'd be cool. It'd be like another World Cup where you have the best of the best playing. You know what I mean?
Well,
Have
that's why we
everybody
have
a
the World
chance. Yeah, but then now you're
the
able to
countries.
fucking now you're able to like have an Olympic gold medal to it. You know, and then this year they got break dancing. That's pretty fucking. I wonder how you.
Ooh, man, I
if
don't
we
know.
lose that,
No, I think we will. I mean, Japan, man, those dudes. whew.
oh yeah, they got the martial arts.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the Shaolin.
that's the
style.
Shaolin shit, and that shit's like ancient. They they didn't invent it, but
Oh, they got the Abbott.
yeah, it's the bone density. Yeah, it'd be fucking just
Like,
propelling in the air.
Like
But,
I'm seeing some of the different things that they have now. They have basketball 3-on-3. Did you know that? They got, I guess.
Well, they have
court 3-on-3.
skateboarding, too,
They got
you know?
skateboarding.
Thumb
I
wrestling?
know
Do they have thumb wrestling?
No, not yet.
No, okay. I'm down
Football's
for
got to
that.
be the soccer. They got handball.
Handball.
They don't do. They got with the rowing, rhythmic. They got
Pencil
rugby.
fighting. Do they have pencil fighting?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Like, you know what would be cool to see if they were to put in. You know how now everybody do the slap boxing.
Yeah.
Put in that. Put in some bare knuckle. Take it back old school. You want to go old school? You want to go true Olympic gladiators?
Yeah.
Bare knuckle. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Get it. You know? I'd watch. Oh, bro. You would be able to.
Yeah. And then whoever won is the only one alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to the death.
To the
where
death.
where the crowd just... You know what I mean? Like, you decide the motherfucker's fate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Oh, dude.
Everybody's royalty there. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
just
it.
put him down or get
yeah,
him going.
Put him down.
But, yeah, dude, because, I mean, I can't remember the last time I cared at all about.
I like the Olympics. I mean, it's still it's exciting for me too. I mean, I don't keep up to it. I only watch the Olympics. Like, I don't watch fucking swimming. Only when it's fucking the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't allow.
I do watch sand volleyball though. Like if it's on
that
ESPN2
was-
and shit.
oh,
yeah.
That's
Especially like in
late at
Brazil.
night.
Anyways, but that's a whole different thing.
they remember that girl Leah Thomas. She was she is a transitioning male who is competed as a female swimmer.
Okay,
who was
yeah.
destroying fucking
That big
every
motherfucker. That was he was like
She
rated
was-
100 and some in
dude.
the males.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rated dead last in the males, destroying records. I don't think they allowed her to get into the Olympics.
Good. Fucking.
But why isn't?
No, dude, it's-
if that's such a big thing, right?
That's not an even playing
No,
field though, man.
I completely agree with you, right? And I think we've talked about this before. But is it bad optics or is it just, it is what it is? This is the way it should be.
I think the only downside of that is probably hurt her feelings, but I mean, other than that,
Right.
I mean, it's not fair. I mean, you got to tell people no sometimes.
Yeah, so
You-
these guys are sticking to
like,
traditionalism.
fuck. I mean, shot put. I mean, how the fuck? You have these big ass rhinos with a wig on. You know what I'm saying? Like competing with.
The female,
Yeah,
goes
like, you know what I
12
mean?
feet.
Like,
This
yeah,
dude goes
yeah.
87 feet.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, and I'm gonna use a bigger, a heavier, fucking.
Right, a ball or
shot put
whatever
or
it
whatever.
is.
Yeah. Just, it's just not fair, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should let that. I mean, if you want to let it happen, like in a league or whatever, and that they control. But if you're competing on world,
But so then if you're not able to do it in a world atmosphere, why not? Why do it? Why make exceptions in other atmospheres, in other leagues? You know what I'm saying?
because
Like the NCAA,
they should all agree. You know what I'm saying? I know like a lot of the maybe like What the hell is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
okay.
it's all
Like in the Mid-Eastern countries, and they're real conservative, and they ain't gonna let that happen, right? It's got to be just a world standard. You know what I'm saying? If you want to regulate it, like in the state level, like you regulate abortion or whatever.
Right. Oh fuck!
But anyway,
Oh fuck!
but I'm saying,
Why turn?
but
Everybody is able to compete at the same time.
yeah, everybody
At the
should
same,
have
under
a
the same standards.
yes.
Oh.
But I'm still not cool with that. Like if
Yeah. A male goes,
a born male who transitioned to that's cool, but I don't want them to compete
yeah.
with a natural or
So
a naturally born female. You know what I'm saying?
So
If
what
that makes sense.
What other events would you like to see? Or so I'd say bare knuckle. We get some. You know what I would? Why wouldn't the UFC be able to do like a UFC style fight, mixed martial art?
You know what, man?
Like
I think
Kumite.
I think
Fucking
it's gonna happen.
Kumite.
I think it's gonna happen. I just don't.
I think it'd be interesting.
It's gonna happen, but it just hasn't happened yet. I think in the future. I mean, like
Because they already have judo.
Yeah.
They have. They used to have karate. I don't think they do that no more.
I think what was happening, I don't know, man, but like they weren't approved to have those because it was very.
They weren't sanctioned. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't sanctioned. Like New York just started doing it recently again, and I think it's coming, man. It's coming.
Because I mean, there's some crazy. I know, like every August 8th on ESPN, they have a thing what's called as the Ocho. Do you remember the Ocho? The Ocho. Have you ever? For those people that are not that are the younger generation,
Ocho.
There's a movie called Dodgeball.
Oh, okay.
If you see the movie Dodgeball, in the actual movie, they're broadcasted by ESPN 8. It's called the Ocho because that's the one that they show the most weirdest sports that are out there. And now they're doing it every August 8th. They do it as a tradition ever since the movie because it's funny. They're showing people like they have lightsaber fights and they get their gold medals. They have
But that's just fencing, right? I mean,
yeah, but they're with actual lightsaber like.
Oh, they
the
just
plastic
made it,
that has the lights on it, and they're going.
Oh, they just made it exciting.
Yeah. And then they had wheelchair boxing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What? How did
they
I
have
miss
wheelchair
this?
boxing.
What?
Where you're in a wheelchair and they fucking put you. They'll put. So to give you a visual for those of you who are on the
This
YouTube
just like
watching,
battle bots?
yes, yes. So they get so they put both wheelchairs together and then they like tie them. So that way nobody could roll one way or the other, and they just go at each other.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like some fucking like
No.
knives sticking out of the fucking spokes and shit.
No, they tie them together so that way they just battle each other.
If they roll at another place,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like bam, like
And then,
a fucking big ass
they
hammer.
show
That's
what is it?
fucked up.
What is that? Murder ball.
Murder ball.
Yeah, they have that. They got
Murder ball.
It's called chess boxing. So and that's a Russian thing where you'll be in their boxing. So it's a 10 round. So you and I are fighting, right? You and I are gonna compete against each other. First round, we're scrapping, we're throwing, boom, boom, boom. Nobody wins, nobody gets knocked out after the first round. Second round, you go to a chessboard.
Oh, that's
you're
real?
So yeah, so you're playing chess, and if you have that 3 minute. If nobody wins in that second, you put the gloves up for the third round, and you guys go at it again. And then if nobody wins from there, you can go back to the chessboard.
How about that? Where they fight inside of a car?
That's the newest thing that they have. Where I can't remember what it's called.
Because I've competed in those kind of. They weren't sanctioned, but
they were underground.
Yeah, I've competed in a couple times.
Yeah. So,
Hey, something going on with your headphones?
I think my thing turned. Oh, I think I pulled it out. Whoa.
Whoa! Wait, pause.
Yeah. So So you'll pull it up, and so you'll get in the car. You start with your seatbelt on, and then when the ref says fight, It's a race to get your seatbelt off because if you don't get it off in time, you could use the.
You could get choked out by it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's part of the tactician or the tactics for all this to get on there and
that's car
use
jujitsu type shit.
That's called murdering a motherfucker. That's what that is.
You know how some people are like, "Oh, do you compete with seatbelt or no seatbelt? Gi or no gi?" You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I straight seatbelt.
And then there's another one where they have telephone booth boxing, where you're fighting literally inside a telephone booth, the old school telephone booths that would close. You're in there and you're just scrapping.
Never done that.
So there's all kinds of things that come out of the Ocho. I think to make the Olympics fun, let's get some of those in there.
Yeah, like little sideshows or
Yeah, oh, dude, it would be. Think about it. You got some dude, some hillbilly with 3 teeth that is one.
Yeah, you want to put it like when they're having like a long ass marathon and shit, and they're running more than 6 times around the track. You're like, well, let's have a
throw you in a fucking escort.
Yeah, we're gonna put you in this.
In this Geo.
Yeah, I only fight in Cadillacs.
Oh shit. That's just some thoughts. So what thoughts? What sports would you guys add? Think about it. What sports would you guys add to the Olympics to make it a little bit more accessible to the everyday average citizen?
I know when I was in the military, they would make us hold our, after you do like a bunch of push-ups, you get the pin and you'd have to hold it, and when your arms are all like feel like jello.
Like jello?
Yeah, and then you
With
can't
a
drop the
pin?
pin. You got to keep it in between your fingers, and maybe that'd be a good one.
And if you drop your pin, what happens?
You get fucked up again. So you hope, and it's quiet as hell.
Yeah.
And then once you hear the pin drop, you got to drop
man.
again.
Damn.
I think that'd be a good Olympic.
Yeah, I can't. I would.
I don't even know what it's called, but it was
Pin.
probably fucking you up with the
needles.
pins. Yeah.
Pins and needles. That's what it is. So so check it out. Give us your ideas. Hit us up on. We're gonna be back to our old school craziness next time. I'm going like on 2 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, follow us on our Instagram at buzzed with 3 Z's, BUZZZZ.
We got to start
ED
drinking and.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So now to be in right with the name, we're gonna have to get buzzed every time we're on here, because if not, it's not fair. That's just my thought, though. But yeah, keep an eye on us. We'll be coming to you as much as we can.
More alcohol. That's always scary.
Alcohol is always a good thing. It's never a bad thing. And we'll see what other kinds of crazy stuff we could get. And we'll be bringing back your guests. We'll be bringing back all kinds of different people and stuff. So follow us on the Instagram.
Probably a little more hands-on.
Yeah. Yeah. Subscribe, like, and all that good stuff on the YouTube. And just keep an eye out for some more stuff that we got coming out.
See how this goes, man.
Yeah. So as for now, jump on the comments if you can. What other Olympic sports would you drop or would you come up with just as an idea in honor to give the average citizen a fighting chance to be a hero and get a gold medal for the stupidest things?
Connect 4.
Connect 4? Chugging contest, do like a beer fest. I don't know. Those all kinds of different ideas. Think about it, put it down, give us your ideas. Until next time, don't be an asshole. Keep on drinking, and we'll see you when we see you.
Yep.
Deuces.
Later.